sorry about that, everyone. Now anyway, what we're gonna continue to do is strain our quinoa. We're just gonna pour the excess water out like this. I'm gonna try to get our quinoa in our strainer. Okay, if you like, you can have like an extra bowl or something to the side to put your strainer on top of, and you're gonna want to get the rest of that extra quinoa into the strainer and strain it. Okay, so I'm gonna get as much as that in there as possible without it falling into the sink. All right, that all in there. Then you do a little rinse, like so. Get it off your hands. Rinse out your pot. And get that little bit of extra in your pot. Have some. Just pour it right on in there. And then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to take our measuring cup that I already have my water in. We're going to pour, here we go. So I put basically almost 1/4, but you usually want to put the same equal amount of your measurements of your quinoa. So we're going to put it in there and we're going to bring it to a boil. So I'll be right back with y'all. Okay, so we're waiting for the water to start boiling. What I do is usually when I'm waiting, add a little bit of sea salt to it. Just a little bit of sea salt. You do a teaspoon of sea salt. And I add about like 2 dashes of cayenne pepper to it. And then, of course, I add about a tablespoon of avocado oil. And then we're just gonna wait for that to start to boil. And then we're gonna add our quinoa. So I'll be right back with y'all. Okay, so as you can see, everything is boiling now. The water's boiling. So I'm gonna take my quinoa from my strainer. You see how it looks? Beautiful. I'm gonna just throw it in there. As much as possible in there. Okay. Put that to the side. Then we're gonna stir it in. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure we bring the quinoa to a boil. Once the quinoa starts to boil, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna reduce the flame. So we have it on high flame now. We started with high flame. Bring the water to a boil. Then we're gonna pour the quinoa in once the water starts to boil. Then we wait for it to start boiling again after we mix everything in together. So mix the quinoa in with all the ingredients. You add it to your water. And you're gonna wait for it to start to boil. Okay? So once it starts to boil once again, that's when we're gonna lower the flame, and then we're going to cover it, or we're gonna cover it and then we're going to lower the flame. Be right back. Okay, so now as you can see, it's boiling. See, it's boiling like around the edges. Now it's time for you to put your top on your pan, and then you're going to lower your flame to like very low, as low as possible. And then you wait about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I'll show it to you when it's ready. Be right back, you guys. Okay, so the quinoa is now done. You're ready to see the final results? Ta-da! Look at how beautiful that is. Amazing. And look at that. You see? You see? Look at that. Okay, and that's quinoa. Done. Completely done. And you just fluff it up and, you let it cool down. And while I was waiting for my quinoa to get done, I made some mushrooms with some red onions and some zucchini. And so that's gonna go directly on top of my quinoa. So I'm sorry you guys for making the video so long, and sorry for making a part 2. Like I said, you can use this to replace rice. It's much more easier on your digestive system.